Today, we're talking about something that affects pretty much all of us: fake apps and websites. Now, our goal here is really simple. It's to help you stay aware, stay calm, and stay safe. This isn't about creating fear, it's just about giving you the tools you need to protect yourself. So, you've probably seen something just like this, right? An app or a website that looks exactly like the real thing. And the people who make these fakes, well, they're getting really good at making copies. So, how can you actually tell the difference? Let's dive in and take a look together.
First things first, let's get on the same page about what we're really dealing with here. Because, understanding the problem is always the first step to avoiding it.
Right, so the most important thing to get is their purpose. A fake app or website isn't just a clumsy copy, it's a trap. It's been built for one reason and one reason only: to trick you into giving away your personal info or getting you to install something nasty on your device. We're talking about anything from your bank details to your private photos.
Okay, so let's get practical. How do you actually spot these things in the wild? We're going to start with apps. There are some really clear signs you can look for, and we'll just walk through them one by one.
The very first thing to check is the name. I know it sounds super simple, but it's a really common trick because scammers know we're often just glancing at things quickly. So look closely. Are there tiny spelling mistakes? Have they swapped out a letter for a number, like a 0 instead of an O? That's a huge red flag. Here's another giant clue. Check the download numbers. A popular trusted app is going to have millions, maybe even billions of downloads. A fake one? It's almost always going to have a really low number, maybe just a few thousand. This is such a quick and easy way to check. And please, always take a second to scroll down and actually read the reviews. If you start seeing a pattern, lots of people saying things like scam, fake, or that it's just not working, you should trust them. Think of other users as your first line of defense. This next one is all about just using a bit of common sense. An app should only ask for permissions that it actually needs to do its job. So if a simple flashlight app wants to access your entire contact list, well, you have to ask yourself why. If a request doesn't make any sense, that's a major warning sign. And this right here is probably the most important rule of all. Only download your apps from the official Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. If you get a file or a link in a text message or an email telling you to install an app, just don't do it. Always stay inside those safe official channels. All right, so we know what to look for when it comes to apps. Now let's switch gears and talk about websites. The same basic idea applies here. Pay close attention. There are just a few different details to keep an eye on. Before you click anything or type in any info, just glance up at the address bar. A real website usually has a pretty clean, simple address. The fake ones often have a bunch of extra words or numbers, or they'll have weird endings that are designed to look official, but they're not.
This is such a simple visual check you should do every single time. You see that little padlock icon right next to the website address? That means your connection is secure. If you don't see that lock, that website is not safe. Period. Don't enter any passwords or credit card numbers.
Also, you want to be alert for other things that just feel off. Is the website hitting you with a ton of pop-up ads? Is it asking for your bank details or an OTP the second you land on the page? These are tactics they use to rush you and get you flustered. Okay, so we've covered a lot of different clues and warning signs. Now, let's pull it all together into a really simple routine that you can use every single day to help stay protected.
This 4-step routine is basically your core defense. So number 1, always double-check the details. 2, stick to trusted official sources. 3, be super cautious about clicking links you weren't expecting. And 4, if you have any doubt at all, just take a moment, open a new tab, and search for it online yourself.
You know, it really all boils down to this fundamental idea. Your gut feeling is a powerful tool. If something just feels a bit off, it probably is. It is always, always better to be cautious. Let's just repeat that core safety principle one more time. Always stop, think, and verify. Scammers rely on you rushing. When you take a moment to just pause, that's your strongest defense. You know, the goal here today was never to make you afraid of the internet, but just to help you move through it more safely. Being informed and being cautious isn't about fear, it's about empowerment. Because at the end of the day, your awareness is your best protection. So as we wrap up, I'll leave you with this question. Based on everything we've talked about, What's just one thing you'll make a new habit of double-checking starting today? Remember, the goal is not to fear technology, but to stay informed and cautious. If you stay alert, you stay safe. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay aware, and please share this information with your family.